Also, I have a small little magnet bot that is in charge of going around the base and picking up loose parts and putting it back in the storage unit. However, you may want to keep it away from your resource transformation setup, which is what I call the conveyor that turns the chunks into those blocks, because not only can it pick up the scrap lying around, it can also pick up those blocks. Actually, those of you who are playing on survival, that may be a good thing. But for those who are playing on creative, that's a bad thing. Because in creative, there's an infinite number of blocks. Meaning, you can spawn as many as you want. So you can't just go in and get the block out. What are the odds? Hope Ray doesn't get soaked. For those of you who prefer to wait until it's an unneat pile, just move your magnet bot away from it. And proceed to go towards your scrappers. I have 2 GSOs, so it's not going to take a long time in order to refine these back into the chunks. That turn these back into the chunks. The only thing that's going to take a long time while doing that is damn it, is them turning back into the chunk is getting put into the machine. Now, even when you're away from the machines, as long as there's resources coming into the fabricators, as long as there's resources coming into it, I'm sorry for those of you who can hear that sound glitch. Only way I can stop it is shutting down the game, shutting down the sound for the game. Not that I can hear it that well without my headset. It broke yesterday when I was trying to get up and get something to eat. Hmm. I've got no comment for that. That took me half an hour to set up. Well, we're getting close to the end time now. I think it's time I end it here. That is going to take me a while to reconstruct. Shame. Hello everyone, this is Orc Chef Cooker, and today we're playing some terratech. Now, I've made some modifications to my base, as well as modifications to the harvesting machine. Also, no doubt some of you who actually have the game have read the new update information. So, I set up something specifically for wood and rubber. First, in order to show you, I need to harvest. Time for some deforestation. I don't know why it's lagging so much. Alright, if the lag isn't going to let up, I'm afraid this is all the harvesting I can show you guys. Using the flamethrowers on the front, it creates a sort of combine, which helps with the deforestation process. Also, it's helpful for clearing paths through the vast forests. Now, how about I show you what I was talking about? Those of you who have read the update probably know this already, but they have implemented resource bricks for the game. As you can no doubt see in the inventory tab that I have open and have had open from the start of the video. Each one holds a different amount as well as type of resource, which makes it easy. The one I do not have set up, however, is one for the Hawkeye. However, I do have one set up for GSO, GeoCorp, and Venture. Venture only holds 8, GeoCorp holds up to 120, and GSO holds up to 24. They come in different sizes as well as shapes. And for this setup, I constructed a magnet bot. It waits at the end with all the magnetically attached blocks on the block magnets on it, collecting the blocks that shoot out of the fabricators attached to this 9-slot silo. Now, in order for the blocks to be produced, those chunks need to be refined. And in order for them to be refined, they'll need to pass through these machines that are refineries. For those of you who haven't watched the first episode of the series, I recommend you do that before watching this. Refineries turn regular resources into refined resources, and the refined resources, such as these wood chunks which go into the resource blocks, are worth more. And since these are worth multiple chunks of those, it'll be worth a lot to refine. I think the next update for this should be a time-lapse program which allows you to speed things up. It takes forever for the resources to be refined and fabricated into those blocks. And it takes forever for the scrappers to turn them back into the chunks. This is Orc Chef Cooker, signing out. Oh, I can't believe I just did that.